Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to share some tips and tricks of the POCO F3 GT. So POCO F3 GT is the latest smartphone announced by POCO, and this is the flagship device for POCO in India. And this device comes with the Dimensity 1200 chip, and we get 6 and 8 GB RAM and MIUI 12.5. And this device has a full HD AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate. So let's see what all you can try out with the software features being offered. So let's get started. But before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's have a look at the settings panel. So here you can see that there are lots of options available. First of all is the always on display. Now always on display is included on this device, so you can enable it. So this is the always on display, so you can just enable this, and once you enable the always on display, you can see that for 10 seconds after tapping, always or set custom time. So if you are using always, this will take up a lot of battery, and remember that this will consume additional battery. So if you want for 10 seconds, you can go with that, or if you want for a scheduled time, you can go with that as well. Now you can see that you can create your custom theme for the always on display. There are some signatures, analog clocks, then some backgrounds are there, digital clocks are there. So you can choose from a variety of options available. So these are the options. You can create your own custom theme with text, battery options, then clock position. So a lot of things can be done. So you can basically customize what you want in this device using these options. Now next, you can see that raise to wake is there. Whenever you lift the device, you can see that it will wake up the display. Then double tap to wake the display. This is again there, or turn off the display. You can just double tap and then turn off the display. Then additional options, you can see here, double press the volume down button to open the camera when screen is locked. So you can just show this option. So you can see here I have opened the camera. So this is another useful feature available. Then let's next go to the other options. Display options. Here we have some additional options included. First is the dark mode. You can enable the dark mode here. So you can see here you can also schedule the dark mode. Then we have the color scheme. So this device has an AMOLED display, so you can actually customize the color scheme for this device. For example, you can go with the saturated colors, standard colors, advanced colors. So vivid colors are included here. So if you want vivid colors, you can just go with the vivid option. Then saturated colors, standard, and you can also select the color gamut. You can also go with the color temperature, warm, cool, or custom color modes. So those options are included here. Now you can change the refresh rate, 120Hz or 60Hz included. Next, let's go to the home screen. So here we can select the default launcher. Now it's a POCO launcher. Now if you want to try out additional third-party launcher apps, you can select with this, and you can select the icon pack. The layout 4:6 is the current layout. So a lot of things are there. You can hide apps. So a lot of options are there here. Then wallpapers and themes are self-explanatory. We are not going into that. Then password and security. So you can see here you can set the face unlock and fingerprint scanner. Now fingerprint scanner, you can either have a touch option or you can go with the press option. So either of them works. So you can select that in the fingerprint option. Then in terms of battery performance, you can go with the battery saver mode, or in fact there is an ultra battery saver mode. So whichever, if you are running on a very low battery, extremely low battery, you can go with ultra battery saver mode as well. Then in terms of apps, you can see there are dual apps options. So dual apps, basically you can create multiple instance, or rather dual instance of the apps. So if you want to use, you can see here Instagram, you can log in with 2 accounts. Similarly for Facebook. So basically all the apps installed can be done for the dual apps option. Then app lock is there. So you can lock your apps with the app lock. So if you just turn on, you just have to draw a pattern. So just set up the pattern. I'll just wait for this. Then if I just select this, so these are the apps I'm going to lock. I'll just lock one, the gallery app. Now if I am opening the gallery, so it will ask for the pattern, and then only it will open. Now you can also use the fingerprint as well as face unlock for this option. So you need to set up the face unlock and fingerprint, and after that you can go with that. Now additional settings, you can see that gesture shortcuts is there. You can see here launch the Google Assistant, take a screenshot, slide 3 finger down or volume down plus power button for 3 finger screenshot, then launch camera using the volume down button, then turn on torch by double pressing the power button. So you can see here now I just turned on the torch using the double tap button. So those things are included here. Then you can see here quick ball. You can see that if you turn on the quick ball, it will bring up a small icon on the screen, and this will actually you can see here, this is the option. So it will actually bring in some controls, so you can enable those. You can customize these controls as well. Then we have one-handed mode. This is self-explanatory. You can go with the 4.5 inches, 4 inches or 3 inches. You can see that this is how the so you can see here, this is the one-handed mode. You can just swipe either way and get the one-handed mode. So you can select the size for the one-handed mode. Then clear the speaker. So if the speaker collects some dirt, you can just enable this play a 30-second audio to clear the speaker for any dirt or debris which is accumulated there. These are the options available here. Now if you go to the special feature, so we have the game turbo mode. Now this is a device for gamers. So this is the game boost mode. You can add the games here. Now there are also two triggers available, so you can customize the triggers once you are in the game. You can actually customize the triggers. So we'll just quickly show you how. So these are the two triggers available here. So you can just so the triggers are now disabled, so you can just swipe these keys and you can see the two triggers here. Now these triggers can be configured for on-screen option. So generally what we do is we use 4 fingers here. Now if you want to use the triggers, so what you can do is I'll just show this. So you can just swipe from here, and here we can see that the controls. So this is the controls. So just tap here. So you can see here 2 options. So these are the left and right triggers. So you can just drag and rearrange if you want, then click save, and this will be available. And once it is available, you can use these triggers for, you can see here. So you can see there is an animation available for triggers. So that's how it works. So this is how the triggers work. So that's how you can configure the triggers on this device. Then we have the video toolbox option. You can see special effects and features for video playback. Then floating windows, you can open floating windows. That means the app or the window will be on top of other windows. So floating window is a MIUI feature. Second space, again you can create your own space, which means you can create office space as well as home space. So basically you can have the apps for office in a separate area, so it won't mix up. Then we have the LED light. Now this device has an LED light. You can see here, this is an LED light included. Now you can enable these LED lights. So you can see here, now you can see the LED lights in action. So this light glows when you keep for charging, for incoming calls, pulse notifications from always on display. You can also select the apps for which you want this light to glow up. So only if you want it for only particular apps, you can go with that as well. Then we also can use for game turbo mode. So this is the LED light. Then shoulder buttons, as I said before, these are the shoulder buttons. You can on the sound effects for these shoulder buttons. Bullet, sword, future, engine. So these are the sound effects available, and you can also go with the animations. You can see here, these are the 2 animations available whenever you press these shoulder buttons. So these are magnetic triggers for gamers. So these are some of the features available in the MIUI 12.5 for POCO F3 GT. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.